People, welcome back to Global Happenings. Today, we are so excited to have you again. For a while now, the president of Nigeria, Muhammadu Buhari, have spoken about activities of IPOB and also Nnamdi Kanu. Now, some few days ago, we heard that IPOB were actually the ones who were being sponsored to blow up pipelines. And IPOB had reacted to it. Now, latest is what he said yesterday when he met with Boris Johnson, and they talk elaborately about different things. And one of those things that was being talked about by President Muhammadu Buhari was that he will not grant Mazi Nnamdi Kanu bail. That the last time it was done, such privileges were extended to him, that he jumped bail and left the country, that he should stay back and do the needful by defending everything he said about Nigeria in UK. But right now, the lawyer of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has stepped up to respond to what President Muhammadu Buhari had said about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and IPOB. And we're going to be looking at that in a jiffy and also consider some of the responses of Nigerians in that respect. But before we do that, please, if you've not subscribed to our channel, do well, hit on the red subscribe button and also the bell icon so that you can get notification anytime we publish our videos. Now, according to the news, Aloy Ejima, the special counsel to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, leader of the indigenous people of Biafra IPOB, has slammed President Muhammadu Buhari over his latest comment against the agitator. Ejimako accused Buhari of lying against Kanu and IPOB in his latest comment. He noted that Buhari lied to the world that Kanu jumped bail and that IPOB members vandalized oil pipelines. In a tweet, the council stressed that Buhari's call that the international community should designate IPOB as a terrorist organization would not happen. He wrote, right of reply. In the past few days, the president has made IPOB and Nnamdi Kanu his main business, saying that hashtag IPOB blow up pipelines. And he now responds, he said, not true. Hashtag MNK jump bell, not true. Umo here court settle it. The world should declare IPOB a terrorist group, a terror group. It won't happen. It's not. A few days ago, the president has linked vandalization of oil or vandalism of oil pipelines in the country to IPOB members. Speaking with British Prime Minister Boris Johnson, Buhari said Kanu jumped bail once and may not do the same again. He said IPOB leader must defend all his rants against the Nigerian government. Wow, this is really serious. I been wondering what actually triggered all of this because it was as if that issue was handled and forgotten about, but all of a sudden it's coming up again. And don't forget that on the 28th of this month, the IPOB leader will be meeting in court again with Nigerian lawyers to look deeply into the case of application of bail and also to consider some other things which Nigerians are eagerly waiting to hear what will happen on that particular date. But the bottom line is that the president is not ready to grant Mazi Nnamdi Kanu bail. But then, the president, the office of the president is actually the office of the executive. And the executive may not really have the power to say such except if the judiciary um, find it not needful for him to be granted bail. Don't forget that that same issue of bail has come up severally, and the defense was that he actually left the shores of Nigeria because of the threat to his life, and that's why he decided to leave Nigeria. But with the emphasis the president has made right now, one cannot tell what will happen on the 28th. All right, let's look at what Nigerians have to say in that regard. Okay, but now before we go into what the people have to say, let's also still reflect at what Aloy Jimako had said before that time or before he now talked about the right of reply and all of that. He said in his video, he said, it's not a crime to desire a separate country. That's how new nations are created. He now said, stop the persecution. That was before, he now made the formal reply about the statement that the President Muhammadu Buhari, had made when he met with Boris Johnson. But in reaction, unfortunately, or well, no, not, let me not use that word, unfortunately, I would say that the people responding seems to be unperturbed about what is happening and the statement made by President Muhammadu Buhari. Someone says it's too late for Buhari to tell the world to prescribe IPOP because the entire world have known everything about IPOP, so there's nothing Buhari can do now to overcome the truth that IPOP is not a terror group. Now, another person here says, one with God is a majority. Victory is assured. The Lion of Ndibo. And this one here says, thank you, sir. Your kind is not many in our society today. It is our obligation to always listen to you. Kudos, your eminent luminary, Barrister H1t. Another person here says, a person recognized all over the world doing a human job. The more the president talks of prescription, the more we are prescribed by world leader. God is God not amazing? That was what he said. Now another person reflected back at what uh, MNK, that's Nnamdi Kanu, said some time ago, precisely in 2014. He said, then a group deadlier than Boko Haram will emerge. Okay, it was like a prophecy reflected on will emerge. They will seize our farmland, take advantage of women, kill the people, and their masters will protect, defend, and even arm them because their sole agenda is to enslave us forever. Those who cannot see it now will soon see it. The hatred in their soul for my people is legendary. They do not see us as human. They kill, they take out, and they burn and destroy mindless people because they have it in their DNA. My people are in trouble. That was what Mazin Namdekano said some time ago, which, according to this person, it has already been proven far beyond expectation. Another person here says, we are non-violent, disciplined, persistent, talented, educated, resourceful, beautiful, cultured, resilient, goal-driven, religiously, fantastically, and unapologetically Biafrans. We are 75 plus million people led by Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. Hmm. Wow, this is quite a serious one. The most important thing right now in the minds of so many people is that particular day that they will be meeting in court. Most people are really, really waiting to see what will happen because already, with some of the statement that we've heard, it can only be settled in court if the president has taken it to heart that he will not allow him to be granted bail. It therefore means that preparation must be on top gear. And candid advice for those who are members of IPOB, at least thus far, we've not heard anything negative happening in that side. I think they should just keep calm and watch how things will unfold because by that keeping calm, it's a message by itself, that this is who they say we are. We are not who they say we are. We are calm and we are peaceful people and all of that, so that at least it will help the lawyers to do their work very well. Well, that's where we like to leave it. Just go to our comment section. Let's interact. What do you have to say about the situation of IPOP right now, especially as it has to do with the release of Mazin Namdi Kanu? Let's interact in our